EA Sports is proud to bring you coverage of the world of golf. Today from the Los Angeles Country Club, home of the 2023 United States Open. Rich Lerner joined up in the booth by Frank Nobilo. Frank, there's nothing like it early tee time to get the adrenaline flowing.
And also, too, the golf course is perfect. Less divots. You don't see any sort of marks on the green. Greens are going to putt beautifully. There's also, the course is a little bit softer. It's got the moisture from overnight. And also, when they've cut the golf course, there's that really green, fresh smell, like it's brand new.
That ball going to roll out a little too much as the momentum carries it all the way into the bunker. Now going to have to try and get this out and let it run. That's how you can take advantage of this course. Big drive, fine bunker shot, and a good look coming up for a 3. Nope, that's too straight. Needed to play that outside the hole or right edge. That's a tough break. And that in for par, so back-to-back pars here to begin the back 9. This is one of the most beautiful holes on the course, the par 3 11th. If you thought the 7th was long, try this one on for size. This hole's given length on the scorecard, 290 yards. Carrying those 2 front bunkers is a must. Getting the ball to stop, sometimes that can be another matter entirely. Well, at least he can draw on the experience from the previous hole. Again, in the bunker. So this one going to have to carry a long way. Yes, for par. Not a lot of wiggle to that one. He runs it right in there to save his par. The 12th is a dogleg left, par 4 at a manageable 380 yards. Most players should be left with a short iron in with their second, but as with the 11th, 2 jagged front bunkers provide a problem to be avoided and can sometimes wreak havoc with depth perception.
Too strong for this hole, eh? Run out of fairway and into the rough. Big hit, though. That's a good shot. And more importantly, too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
Let's bring in Nota Begay the third for a look at birdie.
And you have to be very careful with the downhill part of this putt. It doesn't have a lot of break, but it will gather some speed.
Nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. The 13th is a long par 4, checking in at a full 507 yards. This is another picturesque hole with vistas of Bel Air and Benedict Canyon. Most players will want to steer their tee shots to the left to get a better view of the putting surface. Up at the green, a deceptive tilt left to right means that approaches that miss left can lead to a very difficult up and down. This is looking really good.
That took some guts too. There was a clean strike out of the fairway bunker. And to get it inside 10 feet, some doing.
Yes, very well read. To 1 under now for the day. The 14th is the last of the par 5s here on the North Course, and it is also the longest, measuring at 623 yards. Players will need to avoid a section of 3 right-side bunkers off the tee, and bunkers once again become an issue up near the green with a large front bunker to carry, as well as smaller bunkers left and right. Almost a great shot. Just missed it a fraction to the right of this green here at par 5.
Yeah, a bit of chip and a putt. Still make 4. Just when you think you're going to make birdie. Now, you have to really concentrate on this and at least make par.
Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. Part of the great design here at the Los Angeles Country Club is the variety of challenges golfers are faced with. Here we follow the longest hole on the course with the shortest, the 124-yard par 3 15th. Players, of course, will note the bunkers that ring a good 70 to 80% of the green. But the most distinctive feature is the bump in the middle of the green that must be factored in when deciding where to land that tee shot. Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Yeah, we've got two things to contend with here. First, it'll be fast back down the hill, but also this is going to be working its way from left to right.
This from 7 feet. That was right all the way. Okay, no problem with that. The final 3-hole stretch of long par 4s begins here with a 542-yard 16th. This hole was renovated to more closely resemble its original design, and its fairway connects to the 10th in a nod to the old course at St. Andrews. Multiple bunkers are in play off the tee, with 2 more up near the large green. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway.
And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realize if you just miss hit the middle of the club by a quarter of an inch, you lose 10%. That's right, 10%.
That is an excellent lag putt right there. Had the speed perfectly. That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. On now to statistically the toughest hole on the course in the 2023 U.S. Open, the par 4 17th at 520 yards. This hole played nearly a half a shot over par for the week, so just making a 4 here means you're gaining a half shot on the field. That is, unless you're Scotty Scheffler. He holed out from the fairway for eagle in round 3. And how about that for a nice approach from way out? That one finds the green with a birdie putt on tap. Nope. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. The closing hole here at the Los Angeles Country Club is a par 4 at 492 yards, featuring the widest 18th fairway this side of St. Andrews. At points, it could be as wide as 50 to 60 yards. The second shot is a tough one, though, to a narrow green flanked by thick rough and bunkers on either side. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. And that not going to work out as intended. It'll wind up coming to rest just off the green. We'll have 17 feet on this putt. That's disappointing. He misses the par putt, and he'll have this for bogey. One over for the day. Frank, pleasure as always. I'm sure we've got lots more rounds to look forward to.
Yeah, well done, Rich. We fooled them again.